Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of WTF Wrestling. We got a good one for you. Who we're starting out with? Mansoor. Oh my goodness, here comes Mansoor. I don't know why we're starting off with it. We always start off with someone you never expect. That's what I love about this show. You never expect him. Mansoor? Who the heck is Mansoor? I've never even heard of this guy. But he's here. He seems like a nice guy. But we'll see what he has to say here. I like the entrance. Pretty good entrance. I'll give him credit where credit's due. But we're about to hear from him. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Mansoor. That's right, Mansoor. And I am here to file a complaint against WTF management. That is right. I was promised a job here, and I still haven't been put on the schedule because the general manager is too busy trying to bring the Brian Kendrick back, and he still hasn't returned to do his job. Okay? He's getting press. He's meeting with the Brian Kendrick's family. He's doing everything but his job. So, now, because of those actions, when I went to the pharmacy yesterday, I tried to get some Flonase. And guess what? They said my insurance did not accept it because he hasn't filled out my insurance paperwork yet. So I'm not scheduled. I don't have health insurance, so I can't get my nasal spray. And I'm sick and tired of this GM, and I'm sick and tired of all his allies. And I want you all to know I stand with the Pixar party. I believe in them 100%, and I support them and their fight against this horrible GM. But I know there's got to be somebody running this place. Even though our main GM is gone, there's an assistant manager somewhere in the building, and I would like to speak to him now. And who is the assistant manager is the question here. I don't know who it is. Who is... What in the world? What? Darkseid? He's the assistant manager? How? What in the world? Okay. How did he get that job? Okay, we're about to hear from Darkseid.
Okay, first of all, our insurance programs do not cover Flonase. Flonase is an over-the-counter item. You have to buy that. We cannot cover your nasal spray, Mansoor. Second of all, the GM has been extremely busy trying to comfort the Brian Kendrick's family in this time of crisis. And as for me, I'm trying my best. Paperwork is hard. I'm used to destroying the world, but this assignment is far much harder than I ever expected. So I'll tell you what, since you think you can run the place, I challenge you to a match. If I win, you're fired. But if you win, I'll step down and you can be the assistant manager and the manager until the GM comes back. But you have to beat me in an over-the-top rope match.
So it looks like we're going to have a match here. And this is just very unexpected of what was occurring. And I don't know what is going on here. Well, it's an over-the-top rope. And, I mean, Mansoor has got his work cut out for him. Because getting Darkseid over the top rope, look how big he is. I mean, it's going to be tough, but what a nice move by Mansoor. And Darkseid putting his job on the line. The jobs are on the line, so whoever loses this match gets fired. So, And by the way, Mansoor, Flonase is over the counter. I don't know why. No wonder. Did they not tell you that? I mean, I guess you could charge it on there, technically. Under maybe certain insurances you could. But, our program does not cover that. And look at Mansoor. Oh, what a nice move. Oh. Okay. But he's got to get Darkseid over the top rope, and that is going to be one of the hardest tasks ever to do. And look at Mansoor. He is not doing a bad job for what it's worth, but he's got to get him over the top, and he's got him on the ropes. Can he pull something off here? It's going to be a lot harder than he thinks. And like I said, you guys won't be seeing a lot of the WTF originals. Oh, uppercut. Oh, man. Darkseid's ticked. Oh, he is ticked. And Mansoor is about to have a sore on his foot. He's digging in his foot. Oh, my goodness. And, oh, man, this is not good here. And I think this is about over. And what? What? Oh my goodness. This dude's the GM until Ozzy comes back. Oh, this is ridiculous. He got lucky. He's as lucky as a ducky. Oh, and he's going to get his Flonase now. Because, he's the manager. He gets to call the insurance programs and everything. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it was bad. He got 1 star. It was a 1-star match, but guys, the matches have already been planned, so he can't do nothing tonight. But he's in charge. It's like he just won the assistant manager position. And Darkseid, I think, was a little too confident because he's, a super heavyweight. He thought, you can't throw me over the top rope. Well, he dodged you. And now he's the assistant manager. And right now, the GM. And who knows what's going to happen with the place. I cannot believe he beat Darkseid. Oh, it's like an 80 overall versus 100. He got lucky, is what happened. And by the way, guys, we have the Pizza Party versus JR and Plum. Plum, former champion. JR, number 1 contender. Of course, Brandon is the champion. And tonight we have Pizza Party member Dial Tone. Dial Tone is here. So he is going to be in a match. And, there's going to be a lot of people not here tonight that are going to be in the pay-per-view. Darkness and Pixar Party. A lot of people are not going to be here tonight. So this is just there is going to be the main event, which I don't know why they scheduled this as put this in the main event arena when it's not the main event. That's what we usually go for. But the main event is going to be Respawn versus a mysterious tag team. And we don't know who they are, but it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting to see what happens, and whoever wins that gets the number 1 contendership against Pizza Party. So on the tag titles. So all the pay-per-views will occur for the next 3 episodes. So yeah. And Brandon gets tagged in. And Brandon versus Plum here. Some nice moves there. Oh, man. And this is a knockout match. It is a elimination knockout match. So we're going to have 3 matches tonight. We're going to have this match, and the 24/7 title is going to have to be defended tonight, like every week. That's the rule with the 24/7. You got to defend it every week. But the good news is, as long as you have it, you're in every week. You don't have to worry about, whether if you're going to be on or not, because you're going to be on every week as long as you have that title. But that also makes it easier to lose as well. So. And look at Plum here. And JR gets the tag. Oh, man, thrown over the top rope. And JR is the number one contender. Had a great match last week. Excellent match. One of his best matches of his career. Definitely his best match. What a nice kick there by Dial Tone. And look here. Look at the pizza party. Look at this. Ooh, what a move. Dial Tone and Brandon working good together there. And Brandon, smacks JR upside the head. And, of course, it's going to be Brandon versus JR. This is you're getting a little bit of a preview here. And, we got a bunch of different, for all three of the brands. I mean, we're going to have Vita's Rico Sanchez versus Lurtz Nick from FLH. And then on CTL, we're going to have Ryan versus Luke Razorblade. And then on this one, we're going to have JR versus Brandon. So it's going to be a lot of good matches. A lot of looking forward to do on all three of them. And it's definitely going to be a good one for sure. Of course, we got some crazy tag matches. Bobby Joe Warner versus... and Bobby Joe Warner and JP versus the Skis. That's going to be a fun match. Melissa versus Red Hot Rachel. Now, one brand doesn't have a lot of matches going on for it. CTL does. But the others... but we'll see what happens there. I mean, there's probably going to be a lot of exhibitions or maybe a number one contender or something. We haven't really decided yet on that. Look at Brandon. Oh, man. Lays out JR there. And Brandon going for a choke slam. And look at Brandon. Bam! Oh, and a knockout on JR. Big momentum going into the pay-per-view with that knockout. So now they got Plum left, and that's it. Unless Plum can pull off this match, it's going to be really tough for him. Especially when they can tag each other in and out and rest up. Plum, of course, former champion. We've had a bunch of different subs be champions. Brandon, Plum, Darkness. I think that's about it. For the main championship, I mean. And look at Plum here. Oh, man. Taking Dial Tone to Suplex City. And, well, Plum's got some moves here. This is a cool move with the ropes. And oh man, what a stunner by Plum. And look at Brandon. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh my goodness. Throws Plum out of the ring. Brandon is going on a rampage here. He is. Even throwing poor Michael Cole's water bottle to the side. Oh man. Well, at least one of them got to keep their water bottle. Huh? I think it was Corey Graves. He got to keep his. That's good. At least he can stay, at least he can not go dehydrated. And look at Plum here. He's trying everything he can. He's got his hands full, though. Of course, I know he wants his rematch, but there's no rematch clauses, so we couldn't do that for him. And Plum going top rope, but look at Brandon with the tag. Nice tag to dial tone. Plum could not go for a high-flying move there because of it. And look at dial tone. Oh, man. These two going back and forth here. And oh, nice DDT there from Dial Tone. And Dial Tone going top rope. I don't know what he's planning here. Oh, missed. Yeah, planning a miss. That's what he was planning. And a nice reversal, though, to follow up. Uh-oh, Dial Tone going top rope again. And misses again. And look at Plum. But he's going to reverse the suplex. Hey, he's getting good reversals. He just needs to stay off the top rope. It's got to be hard trying to see with that cat mask on. It's got to be hard. And it's probably why he's missing from the top rope, because he has the cat mask on. It's hard to see with that thing on. Not saying that I've wore it, but I'm just saying. And Brandon going top rope here. Oh, man, what a elbow straight to the ribs of Plum. And Brandon just combination after combination, and look at that. And Brandon, oh, man, he's got a choke slam. My goodness, Plum's still in this somehow. I don't know how. But that knocked him out? The choke slam didn't, but an eye rake did. Or I don't know what that move was. Okay, I guess. That counts as a knockout, so Pizza Party wins. But, yeah, that was kind of a weird ending. There's no point in me going backstage because I know what's going to happen. I know how the 24/7 title works. So instead of fighting in a time of inconvenience, I am standing in this ring right now for whoever's going to challenge me this week, because I know I got to defend the championship every single week. So I'm standing here, and I am waiting for whoever wants to come down that ramp and challenge me. So come on down. Iron Taylor's playing the smart move. He doesn't know when they're going to strike, so he might as well go down the ring and wait for him And it looks like it's going to be Cranberry Sprite going after the Iron Tailor's 24/7 title this week. And they need to stop using that mechanism. They're going to hit a fan. We're going to get sued. Someone's going to not be able to see when they get hit in the head and hit in the eyes with that thing. We really need to talk about that. You know what we also need to talk about? How do we declare what a knockout is? And I've been on this case for I don't know how many weeks. So the choke slam didn't knock Plum out, but the little face move did? Are you kidding me, ref? I want to know, referees, what is a knockout to you? I think we need to get the boxing refs. I think we do. Because they know what knockouts are. I mean, what in the world was that? Oh, my goodness. No wonder it didn't make main event. But here we got Cranberry Sprite here. And he is going to challenge the Iron Tailor for his 24/7 title. And the 24/7 championship is on the line. It's going to be a good one. Iron Tailor, poor Iron Tailor's got to defend this title every week. But as long as he does, he's in every single one until you lose it. And Cranberry Sprite wants to take it from him. I mean, and here's the even the bigger craziest thing about the 24/7 title. Not only are you going to get challenged every week, you're going to get challenged by some weirdo, somebody that you least expect. Like last week, who was it? Some guy from Mustache Mountain. I mean, give me a break. This week is Cranberry Sprite. I've never tried it. I wonder if it might be really good. I haven't tried it yet. And, we could give it a shot sometime. I'm sure he would appreciate it. So, and the 24/7 belt is up for grabs. So here we go. 2 out of 3 falls. And this is our second out of, well, we've had 4 matches technically. I don't count that first match. I mean, that first match, I don't even know how Mansoor pulled that off. And, if the GM doesn't come back next at the pay-per-view, Mansoor is going to be in charge. And he's not happy with how things are going around here. They're trying to start like a revolt against the GM and any of his allies. They're trying to start a revolt here. And we'll see if it works out. I mean, we're not going to hear from the Rated R Johns this week. Of course, they're going to be in action next week. And they're going to face off with Pixar Party as well. So, look at Iron Tailor. Goodness gracious. He is mad. He seems like he wanted, he wants to go backstage, but he can't because he knows someone's going to try to sneak up on him. And he took the high ground. He's smart. He stood in the ring and said, come on down and just go ahead and challenge me. Because we're not going to do this backstage when I least expect it. I mean, you could literally be eating your lunch and all of a sudden someone attacks you and declares the title. So, he's playing it smart. Iron Tailor's just all over Cranberry. But looks like Cranberry has had enough now. He's starting to get in a couple moves. And oh my goodness, look at the strength. Don't underestimate the Cranberry. Do not underestimate him. And what a move. Oh, what a move by the Iron Tailor. What a slam. And like I said, our main event's Respawn versus a mysterious tag team. Of course, you know, the GM hired a bunch of people, except for Mansoor, apparently, because, you know, Mansoor was complaining earlier, being a total Karen about everything. And couldn't use insurance for the Flonase. Complaining about that. You know, typical whiner there. And oh man, what an execution there from the Iron Taylor. Oh, what a move. What a move. And that is a 3 count. So that's 1 point. He's got 1 more point to go, and he can, be back for next week for his next title defense. I mean, they're going to be defending that title every single week against some out-of-the-blue person that you don't Ooh, what a drop by Cranberry. And Cranberry going for the pin here. And a kick out there by Iron Taylor. So and look at the Iron Taylor. Oh, what a reversal. What a reversal. About to be a DDT, but Cranberry dragging. And look here. Oh, nice roll up. Nice roll up. And a kick out. Almost finished it with that. And look at the suplex. Oh, and look here. Oh, what a brutal clothesline by Cranberry. Can he tie it up? And a kick out there. Oh, no. Oh, not this move. Oh, my goodness. What a... Oh, the strikes are relentless from Cranberry Sprite. Oh, my goodness. And now they're going outside the ring. And it's getting out of control here. It just is. I'm not going to lie. The referee's counting. If this is a count out, Iron Taylor will win, keep his belt. So what some nice strikes. Oh my goodness. And Oh, dropped on that. Oh, man, he rolls right back up. And it's a 6 count, guys. You better get back in. People are going to be upset if this ends in a count out. So you guys better get the job done here. Nobody likes a count out. Nobody. And wow, got up to 8. And oh, man, look at the Iron Taylor. Could this be it? Oh, man, what a move. And wait a second. Karrion Kross's theme is just... What? Oh, no. Oh, my goodness. And that could have been a pinfall right there. And Cranberry Sprite trying to sneak up on the Iron Taylor. And look here. Oh, a spear. It didn't matter. So much for the entrance. Distraction. Did not even matter. Oh, what a 24/7 defense that was. Karrion Kross tried to play his entrance to distract the Iron Taylor. Oh my goodness. And the Iron Taylor defends his title, and he will be back at the pay-per-view to defend it again. Maybe. And ladies and gentlemen, WTF Wrestling Word of the Week. We are going to start educating people with certain words. Oligarch. A ruler in oligarchy, especially in Russia, a very rich business leader with a great deal of political influence. Oligarch is the word of the week. Oligarch. It almost sounds like Olive Garden. That's what it... I just think of Olive Garden when I hear it. Oligarch. It's just a weird name. That's the weirdest name I've ever heard. And we're going to continue to educate people with weird things from the dictionary. Weird words that you all may not be aware of. So it's just a bunch of rich people that think they can influence politics. And, whoever decided that was word of the week, they could end up getting a beat down. Because we've told you guys 100 times, no politics. No politics. And I don't know how many times we got to tell you again. But that has something to do with it. So I say we beat up the definition. And beat up the word. If we can, if that's possible. But Respawn is here. Who is going to be the mysterious tag team that goes up against them tonight in this #1 contendership match? This video is not for kids. Keep your kids off social media, you loser parents. What in the world? What in the world is this? Whoa! Oh my goodness! Oh, yes, that's why there was a warning and her... What? Oh, man, what a tag team. Oh, monkey business? Okay. Oh, man, so one of these teams is going to take on Pizza Party at the pay-per-view. We got George and Harambe here. And the reason why they had that disclosure is because of the whole coppa crap. Let me just tell you all. And yeah, there's your disclosure. So you've been warned. It's not for kids. Not N-O-T. Not K-N-O-T like a knot you tie in your shoe. N-O-T. That's right. And just to prove that it's not, we got Harambe here. And by the way, if the parents would have did their job there, he would still be alive. So yeah, that's another strike on the parents. Imagine if they fined every parent for not being a parent. How rich we would be. I mean, we would be throwing money out the window. Yeah. I said it. And Harambe's here with George. And George is going to be on here, whether you all like it or not. So that you had your warning. You had your disclaimer. Be a parent and keep your kids off of here. But what a team. Monkey Business versus Respawn. Oh, man. 2 out of 3 falls? Let's go. Yeah, and definitely Nemesis is not kid-friendly either. He's a nightmare. He looks like a nightmare. I wouldn't say that to his face, though. He might just use the rocket launcher on my face. But, yeah. But George is back. Glad to have him back. And he's with Harambe, the legend, of course. And, yeah, it's monkey business. You already know it. And look at Spawn, though. Oh, man. Spawn with a powerbomb there. We got 2 super heavyweights. You got Harambe versus Nemesis. That's a good matchup. Then you got a cruiserweight. And probably a heavyweight, Spawn. So, this is really interesting. And, this is a team that could, give Respawn a problem. That's if they can beat Respawn, that is. But, they are drafting people left and right on this company. And, Monkey Business here now. We got Respawn here, and we've got the Rated R Johns. That is 3 stables hired on here. And they've done a good job, but apparently Mansoor disagrees. And poor Spawn trying to choke George, and Harambe saved him before he could choke him to death. Yeah, but just to tell you a story, years ago, we were overthinking the whole rules that they were having. And, we obviously, the content we make is for adults and stuff, so. But still worried because you know how people are. They don't understand stuff. But now we've given you the disclaimer. And while you're at it, keep your kids off TikTok too. While you're at it. Yeah. There's another warning. How about you all get fined every time you don't do your job as a parent? Imagine how rich we would all be. We would have stacks of money. We'd have more money than Walter White. We'd have to put it in a storage building and bury it. Oh my goodness. Imagine, we would never be in debt again. And Spawn going for the pin here, and a kick out there by George. Enough with the ranting, though. Let's get on with the match. And look at Spawn with the headbutt. Oh, and Spawn dragging him. Oh, my goodness. And look at Spawn. Oh, what a power bomb. What a power bomb. Oh, and almost got the 3. Harambe is just... I don't know what he's doing to Nemesis. And now Spawn is choking. And quit strangling George. You evil person. Come on. And, Harambe just slammed Nemesis good. And look at that smile on his face. He is so happy to be back. And he belongs here definitely. This is his home. And we could do a much better job with him than his other home. That is for sure. Oh, but once again, it was the parents' faults. Yeah. But blame everybody else. And Spawn, nice eye rake there. And look at Spawn there. Lays out Harambe. And George is at the top rope. Decided not to go for it. Maybe a good idea. And look at Spawn, man. That move is killer. And rope break. And... I believe this is a Falls Count Anywhere. Why is rope break on? What? And I've noticed that you can't turn it off. Has anybody noticed that? When did that matter? It's... And once again, rope break. It's a Falls Count Anywhere. What do you mean rope break? So you... What? Oh, this is so ridiculous. So ridiculous. And look at Harambe here. Oh, my goodness. He's got a... Oh, man. He's got a slam and a half there. Oh, and Nemesis breaks it up. Nice breakup by Nemesis. Of course, you guys can find these on Community Creations. Look here. Oh, man. Spawn slams Harambe. And George, misses. And Spawn now trying to strangle Harambe. Quit trying to strangle people. Goodness. And they're going to call it a point because, he's about to kill him. So, it is 1-0. Respawn is winning. And whoever wins this gets a #1 contendership at Pizza Party. And either way, Pizza Party's going to have a match and a half on their hands. And Harambe going for the pin. Nemesis is dragging George around. He's not paying attention. And now, trying to get him away from the rope break because it's so ridiculous. It's unreal. And Harambe stops the pin from happening. Respawn almost won there. And oh no, not again. Oh man, power bomb. And, oh my goodness, that guy, whoever is in the crowd needs to clean their hand. That's a dirty hand. And oh man, Spawn almost finished it. And look at George going for the pin. Spawn cannot get there, but a kick out by Nemesis. It's 1-0. And look there. Oh, George. And he's got a nice move in there. I can't see if anyone's about to break it up. He's got the 3. It is 1-1. Last fall wins. And look at George again. And look at George. Oh, a kick out by Nemesis. Oh, man. So close. So close. And yeah, Respawn thought they were going to just get a number 1 contendership. You got to earn it. You got to earn it. They kind of set it up that way, but they have to win this match in order to get the number 1 contendership. And look there, last ride on George. Could this be it? And oh my goodness. And Harambe saving the day again. Oh my goodness, save George from defending his tag partner. And look here. Oh man, drops him real good. And Spawn, he's in the ring. He's trying to get to the pin and he doesn't. Oh, Monkey Business is the number 1 contenders. Unreal. And we will see you at the pay-per-view, guys. It will be Monkey Business versus Pizza Party for the tag titles. Oh my goodness, that was amazing. I will see you all later. What a show we had tonight.